Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, The Hand of the Lord is Upon Thy Cattle. The hand of the Lord is upon thy cattle. Call halayim la alahayanawa Yahawah, BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Call halal Yahawah, BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. And I want to get into this quick article. I don't want to make this too long. Just something that was on my spirit. I was reading, and the Lord is gonna. He's plaguing this place right now, and these plagues are gonna increase, just like in the first Egypt, because America is spiritually, America is spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt. Because the same thing they were doing in the ancient Sodom in Egypt, they're doing it here in this place. There's all forms of wickedness going on here. And they don't serve the God of Israel. They don't believe in the God of Israel in this place. They don't believe in the name Yahawah and Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. But I want to get a quick article. I'm not going to read the whole article, just a quick hit that I was, just to get the meat off the bones. But the Lord is plaguing this place. And you see all the violence. You see all the crime. The education system is breaking down. The defunding of police. There's a police shortage in this country that's going to get far worse. The sheriffs, the ambulances, the nurse, the doctors. The American military is having a tough time recruiting the youth. They don't want to fight for this country. The leadership of this country is completely corrupted, and they despise the Lord. And they have oppressed, starting with Esau, Edom, the white folks have oppressed the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And even on down to the other nations, they have oppressed and infiltrated and murdered. And they blaspheme the Lord, man. The Lord is plaguing this place. And these plagues are going to they're going to get so bad in this place. That's why you see this place is being turned upside down. There's mass shootings every day in your children's school. This is the Lord who's doing this. The Lord told you, have not there been evil in the city, and I have not done it? Roughly paraphrasing it. The Lord told you, I make peace and create evil. The Lord does all these things. And he's going to punish this place for the iniquity and the oppression of his people and the lies and scandals, that's going on in this place. One day a woman can be a man, and then the next day a man could be a woman. And they're promoting this to the children. Let me get to this article. Call halal Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. The plagues are going to increasingly get so bad. They're going to get so bad. Your days, you Americans, you're holding on for dear life. You're holding on for dear life. And there's just no hope for this place. There's no hope. You're hoping Donald Trump can come in and elevate this country. You're hoping Joe Biden can elevate this country. You're hoping, and it's not going to work. There's no hope. It doesn't matter who you bring in this country to run it. It ain't going to work. This place is done, finished. The Lord is plaguing this place, and these plagues are going to get extremely violent and terrifying for what you have done, Esau. It says top 5 cyber crimes to watch out for in 2023. It says top 5 cyber crimes to watch out for in 2023. Yeah, America is under attack and a cyber attack. You know, real soon here, the power is going to go off. Huh? Your electricity, your power is going off real soon here. And who's gonna allow this to happen? It's gonna be the Lord. It says top 5 cyber crimes to watch out for in 2023. It said global annual cost of cybercrime could run as high as $8 billion in 2023. And this place is already almost $40 trillion in debt. It's over. It says cybersecurity experts have warned that 2023 could usher in a new era of concerns over cyber attacks, which are expected to rise sharply in this year as new threats emerge faster than ever. It says myriad forces are causing the uptick in cyber attacks. John Wilson, a senior fellow responsible for threat research at Agari by Fortra and the head of Agari Cyber Intelligence Division, wrote in Forbes last month, the Russia-Ukraine war and rising poverty and food insecurity around the world are major contributors. It says Wilson warning comes as 2023 looks poised to become a record-breaking year for cyber attacks, according to an analyst by cybersecurity venture. The global annual cost of cybercrime could top $8 trillion in 2023. It says that number could even underestimate the problem, according to numbers from security intelligence, who estimated that U.S.-based financial institutions alone lost close to 1.2 billion in ransomware attacks. It says in 2021, an almost 200% increase over the previous year. If that rate increased at the same pace, global losses from cybercrime could be as high as 16 trillion in 2023. So right now, dealing with your Department Homeland Security, and just like I seen a while ago, on the DHS, the Department Homeland Security, it put on their website, and it was telling you that you Americans need to prepare to go without power up to 6 months. Huh? This is what they put on the DHS. Google it. You'll see it. The DHS, your Department of Homeland Security, it told you that you Americans need to start preparing to be without power and electricity for up to 6 months. That means no kitchen, none of that. And you know what that's going to cause? It's going to cause a massive famine. It's going to cause violence, an uproar, all of that, because this is what's coming. Let me get to the scriptures. I got a couple scriptures I'm going to close out. We're going to go to Exodus. This place is finished, man. All you in Israel, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians that believe in this place, old and young, those that believe and trust in this place, America, if you don't come back to the Lord, you gonna go down with this place. You're going to be through right along with this place. It says, but this is what the Lord did to the first Egypt. And what he did to that first Egypt, how the Lord plagued the first Egypt, he going to do even worse to this Sodom and Egypt, this second Egypt. It says, Exodus chapter 9 and 1. Exodus 9 and 1, and it reads, it says, then the Lord said unto Moses, go in unto Pharaoh and tell him, thus said the Lord, God of the Hebrews, let my people go, that they may serve me. See? That they may serve me. It says, and we all know they're not going to let Israel go. They're not going to, bring Israel back into their land and rule. And they're not, Esau's not going to do that. They're going to continue to oppress Israel. It says, 2, if thou refuse to let them go and withhold them still. 3, behold the hand of the Lord. See, if you don't want to let my people go and quit oppressing them, the Lord is his hand is going to be upon your land, and he's going to plague you, because Esau has done way more than he's supposed to. He's murdered Israel. He's tortured and oppressed the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. He's humiliated the tribes, the Israelites. And this is why your country, America, is just being turned upside down. This is the Lord that's doing this. And it's going to get far worse. It said, behold, the hand of the Lord is upon thy cattle, which is in the field, upon the horses, upon the asses, upon the camels, upon the oxen, and upon the sheep. There shall be a very grievous murrain. And that's a disease. And we see that there's millions of chickens, that they're killing, that they're dumping. There's a bird flu. Chickens and birds are being put to death. And we see all these. They just showed. What was that? 18,000 cows supposedly got blew up or died. All these cattle and farmlands are being torn to pieces. The cattle. There's a famine coming. These diseases. They got the the Mossberg flu that's killing these animals right now in Africa. The H5N1 bird flu. These diseases that he said there shall be a very grievous murrain. That's a disease for animals. See, there is a serious, terrifying famine coming to this place, America. The cannibalism is coming. The cannibalism. It will be in full effect here in America in these coming days. And this is part of the plague that the Lord is sending to this place, America. Because of what you've done, Esau. What you've done to the Lord's people and how you've blasphemed the Lord. This is it for this place. It says, 4, and the Lord shall serve between the cattle of Israel and the cattle of Egypt, and there shall nothing die of all that is the children of Israel. See? It said, let me hop over. Ultimately, this is the elect, because the elect of Israel is going to be guided. And we all know in that Egypt under Pharaoh, the Lord also sent a plague to kill all the firstborn of the Egyptians. And this is coming back. All your firstborn children, the Lord, he killed in that Egypt. And he gonna do that again, but even worse. See? It says, I'll close out with this. But these cyber crimes is going to increase, and it's going to get because your electricity is going to go out. It says, Exodus 10:21. The Lord he's sending darkness in this place, a physical darkness. This place is already spiritually in gross darkness, but darkness is coming to where it ain't gonna be no electricity, ain't gonna be going to work, your jobs, none of that. All of this is complete pitch black in this nighttime. This is what's coming to where it's gonna go back to where you're gonna have to use candles and stuff like that. All your porch lights and stuff like that. It ain't gonna be that no more. This is coming. Exodus 10:21. I'll close out with these last two. It says, Exodus 10:21. It says, and the Lord said unto Moses, stretch out thine hand. Stretch out thine hand toward heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt. See? Even darkness which may be felt. I'm talking about in this land of America, these are dark days that are coming to where you're not going to have no power, no electricity. And the water, these animals are going to be, your sheep, your cows, your ox, your lamb, these animals are going to be, because there's a famine. Your water, the contamination of water. You see what's going on with the water crisis right now. Your lakes and rivers are drying up. This thing is going to get increasingly, it's going to get terrifying, man. It said, I'll close out with this. It said, and Moses stretched forth his hand toward heaven, and there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days. See? And there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days. In that first Egypt, the Lord sent darkness, the apparitions, hearing sounds, cries and screams. The Lord is, he's going to terrify this place, America. But this place is under attack. And, you got these cyber crimes that are increasing. And you can see there's a police shortage right now across America. Don't nobody want to be they don't want to be policemen. And then you don't want to pay the police. The sheriffs, the military, American military can't recruit nobody. This place is finished, man. This place is finished. You're just going to see the violence get worse and worse and worse. And then, like I said, this power, the electricity is going to go out, and this is going to create sedition amongst men. People are going to start invading and breaking into houses and kidnappings, and rape and robbery, lawlessness. Because like I said, the police shortage, the emergency service crisis here in America is growing, and more crime is escalating. And you women out here that's proud and arrogant and hard-headed, that don't listen, and ultimately to you Israelite women, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American women, that's proud and arrogant and don't want to listen. And in this time coming, when you can't call the police, or you ain't got no man around or none of that, you and your children, you got children, you're going to be vulnerable. Because you got these big barbaric men out here that's carrying guns and that's just heartless. See? The Lord said, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. Roughly paraphrasing it. And he gonna plague this place. And only people who going to be protected and guided in this end time is going to be the elect out of the 12 lost tribes of Israel. Shalom.